Today, everybody, is day 2 of New York Comic Con, and I'm pretty excited because we're gonna be doing a lot of Funko Fusion stuff. I'm just out here in the front of the con, but we're gonna be going over to the Funko booth in a second to talk to CJ, you know, from Sidekick Inc., and we're gonna be going over to their panel to see what's up. Everybody, we're up that. Thank you, CJ, for this. Oh, we're just about to go over to the Funko Fusion panel. I'm pretty excited about this. I think, are you excited about it too?
I'm excited. I just played Funko Fusion for the first time about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played the Jurassic World level. I felt really, really proud of myself, and then the guy said, that's the easiest level to beat. Hey, I only died 3 times.
3 times?
We were also talking. I was distracted.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're looking over, and all of a sudden the Dilophosaurus got you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, the pterodactyls. Those things.
Yeah,
they sneak up out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I guess, guys, we'll see you there.
Yeah, I'll see you in there. So apparently, I've never been on Top Pops before. All right, so here we have a special guest to pick up here. Eddie Funko.
There's a lot going on.
Scary.
Okay, we're still walking. I hope we're not late, everybody, because it looks like Eddie's getting stopped for some pictures. This could be a minute.
Recreate those scenes when there are people
Just
are
we don't have time. No. Maybe on the way back.
Someone please take note. The lovely lady in the front row said he's not shirtless.
And there's another character, I believe, that goes along with that.
Yes, that's right. So Ian Malcolm is certainly not traveling alone in this particular free DLC content beat. I'm just gonna, okay, you're gonna give it away. Fine. It's gonna give it away.
How cool is that?
Today in game, you can play as an unlockable dinosaur, and that dinosaur is the Dilophosaurus, of course. So in celebration of Ian Malcolm, we are bringing the fossilized dino into the experience. For free. And so, in celebration of the Monkey King, arguably being one of the biggest fictional characters of all time, we just wanted to recognize again fans in the moment where they are, and so we thought we'd bring a little bit of cloud riding goodness into the title. From Back to the Future 2. And so 1010 again is making good on, I guess, feeding my fandom, certainly some of your fandom as well, because in celebration of Back to the Future Day, it's not only Marty McFly from Back to the Future 2, you're going to see Doc 2015, you're going to see Doc 85, and you're going to see Marty 1955. But this should be live in-game-ish right now. Or next week, excuse me.
Well, obviously the first one was He-Man.
Yeah.
Like, Masters of the Universe had to be in there, right? And I know, like, there's probably, like, one other person that would be going, yes, Jay, thank you. But no, like, Masters of the Universe was number 1. Like, one of my favorite pops I have is my KFC Colonel Sanders pop. And I said to Jason, like, we have to get, like, KFC to do this. They actually went further, so any of you that have unlocked the Mecha Colonel, that is cool. Like that was like beyond us. And then they actually, like, it was KFC suggested that, I remember. I was like, oh yeah, we'll do a gold Colonel. And they're like, how about a Mech Colonel? I was like, really? You want to go there? Okay, let's go there. Like, so, but that was cool. So anyway, to answer your question and stop waffling, well, actually, there's a video, like,
this is the Holy Trinity. Like, this is the third one.
This is the third one, and it's like, I'm so happy that it's finally here.
Play. Weird.
That's cool.
That is accurate.
Right, and he would do that with his paintbrush constantly, and so I think that was the point of inspiration, yes. And of course the Blair Thing monster, which is a boss encounter in the title, and then there seems to be a lot of buzz and excitement around Cosmic Freddy, which I have pegged and given a personal badge to as Jason Bischoff's, which means nothing of the year. There are so many notify me's against this, it's kind of scary. These are going to be releasing any hot minute now. So yeah, thanks for your support, and I do want to call out the Cat Blaster. The Cat Blaster is so cool. It channels the power of Cosmic Freddy and has that little like meow face that goes meow, and it launches the rainbow blast. So cool.
And Eddie has become a force since. Do we want to queue up the certain chase variants? I believe we
actually, I'm going to need some help from, I guess, the man himself. Eddie Funko, are you out there? Eddie? He's certainly a living embodiment of the Halloween spirit. Welcome, Eddie Funko! In honor of Eddie, not that he really deserves any honor, but in honor of Eddie, we've actually hidden chase variants of the Eddie-fied versions of so many of the pops that you've seen on screen. So here's an example of that. These are 1 in 6 chase variants that you can only find on shelf. Yeah, Eddie, if you want to grab a seat, man, be cozy. Just be careful. Cool. Eddie lost his voice yesterday in the booth, so I'm going to speak on behalf of him. But yeah, there are the Eddie-fied chase variants that you can find in the overall series. And again, we've seen so many folks get hype about this. The Funko D2C team, so Funko.com, has agreed to do a Cosmic Freddy bundle with the game. So at the end of this month, if you don't happen to get the single Cosmic Freddy, fret not, you will have an opportunity to purchase the game, maybe for yourself, maybe for somebody that you love, and you will get the Cosmic Freddy absolutely free. So give it up for our friends on Funko.com. This is what's going on downstairs. We literally have 6 PlayStations, and they are also play stations, where you can come and demo the game. And courtesy of our friends at KFC and the Colonel himself, if you happen to play, you can also eat, because you'll walk away with a $5 KFC chicken voucher. I'll throw it up on screen, please, Coy. It is these 4, and Chucky, Skeletor, Megan, and Dilophosaurus, all of which are in-game. But just to take a quick moment here, what I love about these is this is like hyper limited edition.
Robert Kirkman! Give it up for him! Now, not only do we have Adam Eve, I would love, before we reveal a secondary thing, because again, New York Comic Con, I mean, give it up, this is so cool! So you mentioned how iconic the Robert's time is.
Yeah, it's great to be like actually like, you know, getting pretty deep in the bench and seeing more and more characters appear. I think Rex is a huge fan favorite.
Because any Invincible fan knows, you know, season 1 and 2.
So yeah, in celebration of everything that Robert has certainly been achieving with all expressions of Invincible, but definitely in celebration of this particular moment in time and just coming off of season 2, we wanted to celebrate that with all of these characters combined together. With the alternate version of Eve as well. So again, it's all cohesive as we launch co-op. You can literally build this team. Eve, Rexplode, and Blue Suit Invincible. Wait for next year, and the Chase variant will of course be the bloodied version. So be on the lookout for that. Let's be real. When we asked permission for this, it was a moonshot, and unbelievably, we landed it. And now we're going to colonize that moon.
We're colonizing the moon. Yeah, so I'm delighted to say that later this year, this will be coming to Funko Fusion. See, and it's that noise that I love that noise. That like, oh, what?
Okay, everybody, the panel just wrapped up, and while I was here, just about to leave, I bumped into Chad over here. And apparently you've got something over here?
I do. I have a very special pop for you.
Ooh.
Something you're not gonna expect.
No?
I have it in a sorter branded with your logo.
Oh, the
All
stamp?
I ask
It's got the stamp?
is that you don't look at the top, because the top will give it away.
Okay, do you want to hold the camera then for a second?
Yeah.
See what you can do. I'll stay in frame, you should be good. Okay, let's open this thing up, everybody. Ooh, that's cool. Didn't you just, everybody. What?
one for
You didn't have to do this. You did not have to do this.
I absolutely had to, Tristan. It was the least I could do.
You posted a photo with this the other day, right?
Yeah, I got to sign at our performance.
Oh, thank you so much for this.
No problem.
This is cool, everybody. Look at that. There it is, everybody. He's signing it. Okay, that's so cool. All right, everybody, we just got out of the panel, and we've got a special guest here today. Arthur, of course, from 1010 Games.
I was just like looking for the special guest. I was like,
Oh,
is it me? I thought it could be like Freddie Funko, but like, no.
Well, he is right here.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good,
Enjoyed
I'm great.
the panel?
I'm great. Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
The reveals, I've got to say. Okay, now, because we did just take a look at them,
Yep.
I'm curious from you though, what's your favorite one, or maybe do you have like a favorite 2 or 3?
Oh wow. Because these things have been coming for a while, and yeah, we're working on them, and there's still more in the pipeline. We just never know like which ones people are going to love the most.
Right.
For me, looking through it, I love the fact that we got to put the Monkey King in the game, right?
Yes.
Like that is just a cool thing. We just thought, yeah, let's just do that for fun, give
Right.
it away for free. And then when you look through the other stuff, it's like, it's not Back to the Future without, like in my mind, without Future Marty.
Right.
Like, it's almost like complete the collection.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that we got to do that. But yeah, I think like if I go all the way back to the beginning of this journey 3 years ago, Jason, as in Jason Bischoff from Funko, and I had 3 requests to him. It was, He-Man has to be in the game.
Right.
We have to get Colonel Sanders from KFC. And I must have Bob Ross. And like, so that for me today is like, I got my trio and my trinity, and like running around as Bob is just hilarious.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
yeah, Bob Ross.
I've got to mention though too, because of Master of the Universe being in the game, I've now started to watch it. I've been going back now and buying a lot of those toys. I just got a land shark, and when I get home, now that I've got the the Eddie-ified version of Skeletor, I'm gonna take a picture of the two of them together. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited about it.
That's cool.
Yes.
But like that's like, it can become a money pit. Like
yeah.
collecting Motu toys, because I have like loads, and I like here on the Mondo stand, right? I go in the back, and they've got like, there's another trap jaw, and I'm like,
I saw Buzz Off too.
yeah.
Yes.
And I'm just there going, oh, my wallet hurts. It's like, because like I was speaking to everyone going like, doing me a favor, do me a favor. It's like, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like, yeah, I love my Motu stuff, and like I love the fact that you've been and like gone and watched the show. I think that's really cool. I grew up on it. I still watch it now and again. It's like a guilty pleasure. So
Right.
yeah, that's cool.
I've actually done them with a few different franchises. Like my friends and I all got together, we watched The Thing, and then I also, my brother had watched Scott Pilgrim, but I hadn't. And I was one of those ones where I'm like, I've got a few of the figures because of Funko having them, but I just never got around to it. So I finally did when the game was, I'm like, I gotta know more about this.
Yeah.
And it was a great movie. All of them were actually really fun.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim gets better every time you watch it.
Yes.
It's just one of those movies. I think it might be like, it's an Edgar Wright thing. But like, again, I find the same with Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. No matter how many times I see them, I always see something I've never seen. And it's like, I've seen those movies a lot. But yeah, and this is the great thing about Funko Fusion. If it can like introduce sort of people, they'll come for something. They'll come for Five Nights at Freddy's or Invincible, whatever it might be. But if they leave having enjoyed something else, that's really cool.
No, it's neat. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I do have one more question for you. Okay, so towards the end of the panel, there was a teaser. And I don't know what you can talk about it, because of course you didn't say very much during it.
Nope.
But I'm curious, is there anything that you can say, or is it more of just like a, that's it, that's all we're gonna leave it at?
It's kind of a, like The Office is coming.
Yes, that's exciting.
And that's it.
Very exciting.
Like I can't say anymore, but like it is so exciting. And this is the thing, like we are going to keep working on the game. We keep updating it, more quality of life fixes, and then fresh content, free content, as well as some paid content. And it's like, this game is going to keep growing and growing and growing. And then multiplayer is right around the corner.
I'm excited about that.
This is something again that we're working on behind the scenes. It's really good fun. And some of the stuff we're toying with is just like really, really silly. So yeah, there's a load more life in Funko Fusion, and I think anyone that hasn't got it yet, now's the perfect time to buy it. So yeah, the game's growing, the game is constantly getting better, and the new content keeps coming.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much.
No, thank you.
No, thank you for the time.
Cheers.
Yeah. Alrighty, everybody. Well, that was a lot of fun today, but now let's go back and I'll show you everything I picked up. Okay, everybody, let's go through everything that I got. And I want to show you all of the Funko Fusion stuff, as well as talk about it a little bit more because that panel was pretty crazy today. It was also a lot of fun to check out the game that they had behind the booth because I had no clue that was the thing until today. Also, thank you to Arthur for that amazing interview because it really was a lot of fun to talk about the game and just like what's coming in general, as well as more about that panel. And I wanted to show these, even though I did talk about them yesterday, I didn't take them out of the box. And I might take one of them out today, or maybe two of them, I don't know. But this one here is that Megan, limited to 500 pieces. It's just so crazy how limited this is. And they showed these off that they were available over at their booth at New York Comic Con. They had it at the panel. It's like a cool thing you could check out. But look at her here. It's actually the first time we ever got a Megan was for Funko Fusion. So it's cool to also have like this Eddie-ified version of her. It's a lot of fun. And also, speaking about the panel, I think it was really cool the amount of announcements that they had. And I didn't think there was gonna be that many. I was expecting maybe like, you know, 1 or 2 new characters, maybe some sort of larger thing, but they really did go all out for New York Comic Con. And I definitely have to ask you guys in the comments, what is your favorite thing that they announced? Because there were so many different things, and I think my favorite was the Bob Ross, especially that painted version of him, because they actually explained that somebody over at 1010 Games did that actual painting. Did I say actual twice there? I don't know, but either way, it is so cool that that is an actual thing like painted onto the pop that you can then play as in the game. It just feels a lot more Bob Ross, you know what I mean? If it was like some image they found online, it would have been cool, but not as cool as this. Then everybody, we have Skeletor, and I think this is again such an amazing one. And I don't know if there was anything else that they talked about specifically for Masters of the Universe, but they did talk about Masters of the Universe and how it's, you know, Arthur, one of the main guys over at Funko Fusion and 1010 Games. It's like one of his favorite licenses in the game. I think actually maybe he mentioned that, KFC, and Bob Ross. So all of those are like his doing, like he's the reason that a lot of them are in the game. And it's really cool that they're able to do stuff that they really enjoy as well. And oh my gosh, this is just such a great one. I was talking about it earlier. I think I mentioned it during the interview, but I got the land shark recently, so I'm definitely gonna be doing a photo with this and the land shark when I get back. It's just gonna be so perfect because it actually happens in the first level of the Masters of the Universe stuff, where it's this version of Skeletor in the land shark. And now that they've done that, I would love maybe even a Funko Fusion version of the land shark that we could like really pick up. I think that could be amazing. And now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, Funko Fusion, why haven't you done that yet? Anyways, everybody, it's just seriously some really cool things that they've got going on. And I'm trying to think of some of the other announcements that they did. There was so many cool things. Oh, like The Office at the end. Now, I know that we don't know much about it, but the way that they teased it seems like it's gonna be more than just, you know, the 4-pack of them. There's gotta be something coming. Maybe it's a level, I have no clue. But anyways, everybody, before we get out of here, let's take a look at this one here because we checked out the Dilophosaurus yesterday. I'll at least show you what he looks like. This is another 500-piece one. I really do love this thing, especially because I play as the Dilophosaurus a lot in the game, because if you don't know, he's actually a little bit faster than every other character. If you're able to get 12 crowns per world, you'll actually be able to get this one that you can unlock that as a special perk. And like, for example, in the Thing levels, you can unlock the Norwegian. I'll be honest, a lot of people like him because you do not take any damage. So if you're just trying to go through a level and figure out maybe some weird little hidden thing, you don't want to die over and over again, you could just use him. And so anyways, I think it's really cool that they made that Dilophosaurus, especially the Eddie-ified version of him, because I have that exact character in game. But now, let's take a look at this Chucky here. I mean, come on. This, I mean, come on, that's amazing. I love the really orange hair. I love the cuts all over his face, the axe in his hand. Come on. Funko Fusion, you outdid yourself with these ones. Oh, and also at the end of the panel, they actually had a Q&A section, and there was a lot of really fun questions like, is Disney gonna be coming to the game? What's their favorite IP? A lot of the different, you know, like multiplayer questions, that kind of stuff. And I really did enjoy a lot of the things that they had to mention. Like, for example, crossplay is not something that they're working on right now, but maybe down the line they're hoping to get it done. Just things like that is stuff that I really enjoy, that they are actively working on the game and are super excited about new things to come soon. Oh, and also, who couldn't get enough of those Invincible ones? And the fact that Eddie was actually on stage for a while, it was pretty funny, him just like angry and sitting there. But again, like I said, this is pretty much gonna do it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy because it was a lot of fun to check out everything, and I'll see you tomorrow.